time. I started the day after Christmas, December 26th.
Why did you start the day after Christmas?
I couldn't wait till the 1st because my pants wouldn't fit.
Nice, okay. So what kind of results did you get? Do y'all want to throw that up on stage for us?
It's so embarrassing.
Don't be embarrassed. I already embarrassed myself earlier too. It's okay. Just anytime y'all are ready. I know y'all have a lot going on. We appreciate you guys. There it is. Girl! You look good. Here's what happened. On this screen, it's backwards, so I went, oh, that's not very good. But I see it now. It's flipped. There it is. Okay, so tell everybody about your results. We can see them, but tell everybody.
I am down 3 pant sizes.
3 pant sizes. Y'all, that's legit. How many of y'all want to lose 3 pant sizes?
And 22 pounds.
22 pounds. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. So tell me about your weight loss journey, because that's what we have to call it, right?
Yeah, it would be like a yo-yo, up and down, up and down. And just like you said, this business, I joined this health and wellness company, and then I gained. This business isn't hard and it's not stressful, but sometimes we stress ourselves out and use eating as kind of that coping mechanism.
Not me, just you.
Oh yeah.
Not me, I would never.
Chips. You know, and I convinced myself that it was easier to go through McDonald's than to slice an apple or eat a banana. And that's not really true.
Yeah, you're exactly right. But you stayed consistent. You took your pictures every 3 days, and we talked about the importance of pictures, right? And about taking those. You took them every 72 hours, right?
I did.
Tell me why you did that.
I was rowing consistently every 72 hours, and we're our own worst critics. So sometimes we look at ourselves and can't really tell the difference until we see it in the picture. So making sure that I see the difference. The skill didn't always move, but the pictures show it.
Exactly, exactly. So how do you feel now?
Amazing.
Amazing.
Not done yet, but still feeling amazing.
But it's a good start, you know, and sometimes that's the hardest part, right? Just getting started, just putting down the burrito.
Yes.
Take the first step. Okay, so has the confidence that you have experienced through losing some weight, through starting your health and wellness journey, has that translated to confidence in the business for you?
Absolutely. People can't tell me that my products don't work now because they're seeing it work on me. And people are wanting what I'm doing. When they see me out in public, they're like, wait, what are you doing?
Yeah.
So it's definitely helping the business.
Being a product of the product, and we talk about that, but doing it and talking about it are 2 very different things, right? Well, I'm so proud of you. You look amazing. All right, let's kick it over. Yes, y'all clap for her. Thank you. Drew.
How you doing?
How are you, handsome?
Good, good.
Let's just throw those pictures up there real quick of Drew. Oh my stars, look at you. Look at that tat. You're a hunk of man meat is what you are. Danielle, how do you keep your hands off of him? Oh, she doesn't. They have 4 children. See? Okay. All right. So, Danielle, I love you. Okay, so tell me about your journey and up until you started the system.
I was an athlete growing up. I always played hockey or whatever. And 20 years old, I had our first child. Now we have 4. So that before picture was 9 years, or 9 years later, I developed quite the before picture. So I was always active, but then I just got stressed, and you know, maybe it's an excuse, but I kind of lost my way as far as health and fitness goes.
Yeah. So tell me about your results. What did getting on the system do for you?
I was super overwhelmed with, you know, I thought I had to take everything that we offered, and so leading up to this, I was like, okay, January, I'm gonna get going, and as soon as they brought out the system, it just made it so much easier for me to stick to it. Okay, all I need to do is take these 3 things and be consistent with that, and I'll work in some other things as I go. But in the past, I would try to take everything, and I just wasn't able to stay consistent.
You know, we talked about that's one of the things that kept you from succeeding in the past, and I think a lot of people probably feel that way. Just, where do I start? You know, where do I start? Especially when we have so many amazing products, right? So do I start with New You? Do I start with Confianza? Do I start with ThermoFit? Do I do greens? And we talked about how whenever they announced that system, you went, okay, I can do these 3 things. This is very, very simple. And you rapped too, right?
Absolutely.
Absolutely, you rapped. So how has the simplicity of the system helped you?
Gosh, I'm a guy, so I can already process so many things at once. So the fact that it was just 3 simple things, like forget everything else and just do this every 3 days, take this every day. It just really made, and being busy with the kids, it just made it super easy with the whole kit that we have, just to stay consistent with it.
I love it. You know, we were also talking about how we were so excited that with the products now, we have this simple system that mirrors the 3-step simple system that we have for our business. You know, and when we stay consistent with those 3 steps in our business, we make money. When we stay consistent with those 3 steps that the company gives us in these products, then we see results in our health and wellness. And I love that. You love the marketing, right? You were talking about the marketing and how much you enjoy that, the simplicity. So tell me how you feel now.
I feel good. I feel like I'm accomplishing something. I'm not beating myself up that I quit taking 6 or 7 different things. I feel rested, energy, and just excited for what's to happen in the next 60 days from now, 6 months from now, even next year. Maybe next year I'll be up here with Thomas Hughes or something, you know.
A boy can dream, yes. I'm kidding. I believe in you.
Thank you.
I believe you can fly. I do. All right, Drew, I want you to talk to the guys in the room. What advice would you give them about offering this system to people?
I think it's great. Like what I really thought of when I first heard what it was called, it made it seem like I can offer this to my buddy, my dude's dude that doesn't necessarily want to hear about maybe the skinny wrap or the skinny pack, but the It Works system is a great, they worded it perfectly for all genders, and the fact that I have a system that you can follow, a food guide, just adds to it, because a lot of people would ask me, you know, do you have anything that goes with it for eating and stuff like that? So I love that, and I think it's, for all the guys out there, if you don't know what to start with the system and offer it to all your buddies, and it's just way easier.
Fantastic. Well, I'm really proud of you. You look great. Very, very happy for your results. So you guys give Drew a hand. It's not easy to talk over here. Thank you. Jess. Hi, Precious. How are you?
Good.
Are you excited?
Yes, I am.
Okay, I have to tell y'all something about Jess. Not that ranks matter, but I think I'd asked at one point, you know, what rank did she, what did you tell me?
I said that my e-suite says that I'm ruby, but my heart says triple diamond.
Oh, I love that. Y'all look down at your lanyards really quick. Look down at your lanyards. Look at them. Y'all looking? What does it say? Just shout it out to me. Yeah, I heard you all. What does it say in your heart?
Black diamond!
There it is, right there, okay? Oh, I love that. That really inspired me, so I appreciate you saying that. Okay, so you're from West Virginia. You have, I almost said you have 2, but that's clearly because they're twins. But you have 2.5-year-old twins.
Yes.
Yes. And you've been in the business for 2 years.
It'll be 2 years in April.
That is so fantastic. You also told me it was on your dream board last year to be on this stage.
Yes, it was actually.
OMG, you guys, put it on your dream board. That's legit. I love that. Okay, so tell me about your weight loss journey up until this point.
I always struggled with weight through high school and after. I grew up, I didn't really know much about nutrition or exercise. My family just didn't know much about it, so I didn't know much. So it's been a very learning experience over the last couple of years. So it's always been a struggle, but it's been a journey as well.
And let's go ahead and take a look at your results. I haven't seen them yet. Oh, hey girl, hey. Look at you. That's amazing. Jess, that is so awesome. I'm so happy for you. How do you feel right now, like at this very moment, seeing that?
I think it's crazy.
It is, well, it's crazy because they're showing it backwards. For us, that's why. We know it's flipped, it's fine. We're gonna be okay. All right, so tell me how you have been implementing this system into your everyday
Yes, my household is very chaotic. Anyone who's been there knows that. But with this system, I know the products work, and I've seen them work for myself and others, but I was never consistent with it. So I started setting alarms on my phone and just kind of kicked myself into gear. Like, this is something you have to do. If you want to go and show your team that it works, and you want to go and show your potential customers and future team that this is going to work, you have to be consistent with it to show. You can't tell them, oh, this works for you, but you've never done it. You have to be a product of the product.
And how has doing that, how has being a product of the product changed your business?
It's changed a lot. A lot of people have asked questions. They are starting to believe more that it is true. I'm down 19 pounds and 4.5 inches in a month.
OMG.
So it's amazing, and it's a healthy weight loss. It's not something drastic. It's not something harsh on your body, and just showing them that I do this, and it's really helped my team.
I love that. So how do you feel? How do you feel?
I feel amazing, actually. This is a whole new experience.
How do you feel whenever you see your results?
I feel really good. I'm not where I want to be, but I'm on the right path, and I feel very confident. I was able to buy new pants for the first time in a long time.
Hashtag new pants, baby. Who has bought them? Yes. My clothes don't fit. I need some new pants. That's a big deal for a girl. Maybe for a boy, I don't know, but I would think for a girl. That's amazing, right? I'm so happy for you. Okay, so I want you to talk to all the moms out there. How many moms do we have? Doesn't matter if they're younger or older. How many moms? Jess, look at all those mamas. That's a lot of mamas. What advice would you give to the moms out there that are trying to implement their system, trying to work their business, trying to raise kids? What advice would you give them?
You have to start putting yourself at a higher priority. As a mother and a mother of twins, you're worried about, what are my kids going to eat? Did I turn the dryer on? Is my house clean? And you go all day not taking care of yourself. And at the end of the day, it's you facing the mirror, and you're the one who has to face who you are. And a lot of times we feel down about that, and it can be depressing. So I think as moms, we should put ourselves at a higher priority so that if we're happy, our family will be happy.
I love that. That's awesome. Yes, y'all can clap for that. One of the things that we talked about is that, we say that in this business, the reason why you start can't be the excuse why you don't finish, right?
Yes.
So you can't make your reason why your excuses. And it's the same thing whenever it comes to our health and wellness. We talked about, I said, tell me why you want to be healthy. And you said, for my kids. I want to model that for them. I want to be healthy for my kids. And yet we make our kids the excuse why we're not healthy, right? We make our kids the excuse for why we drove through really quickly or didn't cut up a banana or an apple, right? I don't like slicing apples either. But I would just encourage you guys with that. I took that away from Jess, and she said, well, I'm just not going to let my kids be my excuse anymore. I had to make myself that priority. So I'm really proud of you. Very, very proud of you. You guys give her a hand. All right. I also have with me Miss Joanna Catlett. How are you, dear? I'm wonderful. You are wonderful. Now, you started the business in October 2012, yeah, right? But you really started implementing these products when?
I started the product September 1st. I did a 90-day challenge with my team. At that moment, I just decided I was over it. I was over looking at myself in the mirror, looking at the muffin top. I was tired of trying to squeeze into my outfits, knowing that people could clearly see I had gained weight. And so that's when I got started with the system.
Now, you told me that you started with that 90-day challenge. You got great results. Let's look at those results really quick. Sweet. Oh, girl. That looks good. Y'all are not clapping loud enough. She's showing her stomach. Come on. That's amazing. So we talked about you. Tell everybody about your results.
Okay, well, as you can see, come through abs. I had a muffin top.
what your weight loss journey was like before you got on the system.
My weight loss journey, I would yo-yo. I would start something within 2 weeks, I was over it. So with starting the 90-day challenge, I pushed myself through those 30 days. And then I had to really challenge myself to get to 60 days and then get to 90 days. And when I got to the 90 days, that's when I knew I had created a habit and it became a lifestyle.
Wonderful. So how do you feel now?
I feel awesome. You know, I'm getting so much love from so many people on Instagram and Facebook, a lot of our business partners, even people that I don't even know, who have just basically told me that my results have inspired them to get started on their journey. So it feels amazing to be able to use my success to inspire someone else to get their success.
I love that. And you know, we talked about how much more confident you feel. How is that confidence translated into helping your business?
Just as she shared, you definitely have to be a product of the product. You are so much more confident in talking to potential customers and even business partners because you just feel good, And I know that when I did not do the products the way I was supposed to, I was trying to hide, talking to potential customers. And, you really don't want to do that when you're in business. You want to feel good about yourself so you can help someone else feel good about themselves.
I love it. I have been to One Team, One Missions and done trainings and done one-on-ones where like I'm wearing Spanx in it and I sell skinny wraps and that just kind of feels like I'm living a lie, And so I think getting that confidence back and being able to say, no, these are working and look at what this is doing for me, it greatly impacts your business. You're much more excited and passionate about it. I was thinking about whenever we were talking, whenever you just read the Bible and you hear the stories, but then somebody tells you their testimony, you know what I mean? And you're living it out, and it's so much easier to believe and to have that faith whenever you're actually living it out, and you're more excited and passionate to talk about what God's doing in your life when it's something fresh and new, versus this is what I heard when I was 10. And I feel like it's the exact same application in this business with these products. And we are much more excited to share, much more passionate about this stuff whenever we're actually using it. So I want you to look out at everybody here, take a look in the audience, and I want you to share with that person that might be struggling with the motivation to get started, because we talked about that. Share with them about somebody who might be in the middle of yo-yo dieting that wants that change. What advice would you give them?
You know what? You honestly have to forget about the past. Forget about how far you have to go. You really want to take it one day at a time, because eventually one day turns into each week turns into each month turns into each year, and you truly have everything that it takes within you to get those results that you deserve. So it takes motivation to get started and determination to keep going.
That is fantastic. And it's about progress and not perfection, right?
Absolutely. Progress, not perfection.
Y'all remember that. Well, you guys, what do y'all think? Did you get any tips? Maybe a little bit of motivation here?